the OJ effect. And this is what I call the OJ effect, when your clients come in to your office and they have a mountain of evidence against them, right? And P. Diddy has a mountain of evidence. They're like, OJ won? Why can't I win? You know?
Exactly.
Right? And it's just a complete unrealistic idea of what we do as defense attorneys. And that only transpires if you go to trial, because at trial, there's always holes in a case. The question is what jury do you get? So, but you can't make that determination without knowing the jury, without knowing the nuances of how that's going to pull out. And, you know, if he gets lucky and he wins, a lot of it is luck. A lot of it's luck. You just happen to have the right juror who sits in the back that says, I'm not finding him guilty no matter what. Right. And I think from what I heard this morning, and I'm not sure if you heard this on the news.
About the juror?
There is an issue with the juror already. Because there's an issue on the juror already, I think that there's already some type of problems going on in the back where one juror most likely will not agree to the verdicts that those individuals, because initially when they go back in the back, the first thing they do is they select the foreperson. Once they select that foreperson, he kind of controls the room. And then they do an initial vote. What do you think? Guilty, not guilty? And if one person says, listen, I believe he's not guilty no matter what, it's a hung jury. And for some reason, I have a feeling that there's a holdout already back there. And that person's either acting up one way or the other.
So did they remove him or not? I'm sorry.
No, they said there was one juror that wasn't following instructions.
And he was a black juror, and they made a big thing about that. Did you see that? They made a big thing about that.
Makes me believe that he's, I think it comes back hung. Because whether or not he's following instructions or not, he's allowed to have his vote cast just like everybody else. The jury might not be happy with the way he thinks the facts and align with the law, but so imagine this whole trial, 34 witnesses, they can't get a verdict, and it comes back hung. Do they let him out then?
Right. Or do they do it all over again? They probably do it all over again. Or they let him out, or on bond.
Well, right, because they say that he's threatening witnesses, and he has the ability to threaten witnesses. That was the whole issue in reference to...
So is that a win for him if he's got to sit in and wait for a do-over the entire time?
No, I think anytime you have a do-over, that's a loss.
Yeah.
Because the next time the government's ready and more prepared, and they'll shrink down their case and they'll make it even fine-tuner. So I think this is his only shot.